Welcome to Culture Screen, where we analyze culture through countdown. The 1980s were a time that saw the birth of CD players, the Nintendo, Cabbage Patch Kids, and the Air Jordans. This episode will discuss the top 10 cultural products of the 1980s. Number 10. Cabbage Patch Kids Dolls. The Cabbage Patch Kids are a line of soft sculptured dolls sold by Xavier Robert and registered in the United States. The brand was renamed Cabbage Patch Kids when the dolls went into mass production in 1982. The doll brand was one of the most popular toy fads of the 1980s and one of the longest running doll franchises in the United States. Number 9. The Converse Weapons. In 1986, Converse released the Weapon basketball shoe. It was manufactured in two color schemes to match the kit colors of basketball teams. It has been available in both high top and low top forms. The first endorsers of the Weapon were Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, who were featured in a Converse commercial set in Bird's hometown, French Lick, Indiana, back in 1985. Number 8. Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy Ruxpin is an animated animatronic children's toy in the form of a talking illipop, a creature that looks like a bear. The creature's mouth and eyes move while it reads stories played on an audio tape cassette that is built into its back. It was created by Ken Force with later assistance by Larry Larson and John Davies, and the first version of the toy was designed by RKS Design. Later versions were used in digital cartridges and placed as cassettes. A cartoon based on the character came out in 1986. Number 7. Air Jordans. Air Jordan is a brand of basketball, shoe, athletic, casual, and style clothing produced by Nike. It was created for former NBA player and six-time NBA Finals MVP Michael Jordan. The original Air Jordan sneakers were produced exclusively for Michael Jordan in early 1984. The shoe was designed for Nike by Peter Moore, Tinker Hatfield, and Bruce Kilgore. Number 6. Trapper Keeper. The Trapper Keeper is a brand of loose-leaf binder created by Mead. It became popular between the 1970s and 1990s. It featured sliding plastic rings and folders, as well as pockets to keep schoolwork and papers to wrap around with Velcro closures. Trapper Keepers usually had a theme, such as a cartoon, television show, or video game. Between the years 1988 and 1995, the designer series of Trapper Keepers featured abstract designs and later computer-generated images and fashions. Number 5. The Rubiks Cube. The Rubiks Cube is a 3D combination puzzle invented in 1974 by Hungarian sculptor and professor of architecture Ernest Rubik. It was originally called the Magic Cube, and it was licensed to be sold under the Ideal Toy Corporation in 1980. The Rubiks Cube won the 1980 German Game of the Year, a special award for puzzle games. As of January 2009, 300 million cubes have been sold worldwide, making it the world's top-selling puzzle game of all time. Number 4. Swatch Watches. Swatch is a Swiss watch brand founded in 1983 by Nicholas Hayek. The Swatch product line was developed as a response to the quartz crisis of the 1970s and 80s, where digital watches were competing against mechanical watches. The name Swatch is a contraction of second watch because the watches were intended as casual and disposable accessories. Number 3. The Nintendo Entertainment System. The Nintendo is an 8-bit third-generation home game console produced, released, and marketed by Nintendo. The NES was launched in a test market of New York City on October 18, 1985. Then, other American markets followed suit. A full launch was done across North America and countries in Europe on September 1986. As one of the best-selling gaming consoles of its time, the NES helped revive the US video game industry following the video game crash of 1983. Number 2. The Walkman. The original Walkman, released in 1979, was a portable cassette player that changed listening habits by allowing people to listen to music of their choice on the go. A major component of the Walkman's advertising campaign was the personalization of the device. Before the Walkman, the common device for portable music was the portable radio. The Walkman had a major influence on the 1980s culture. In 1986, the word Walkman was entered into the Oxford English Dictionary. Number 1. CD player. A CD player is an electronic device that plays audio compact discs, which are a digital optical disc storage system format. CD players were first sold to consumers in 1982. CDs typically contain recordings of audio materials such as music or audiobooks. CD players can be part of a home stereo system, car audio system, personal computer, or just a personal CD player, as well as a boombox. We upload new videos every week, so subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the like button as well. Click the notification bell to be notified of when we upload these videos. See you on the next episode of Culture Screen.